to Scary Soil Girl, where the soil is healthy, the vegetables are thriving, and I am personally afraid of anything with more than four legs. That's why I had the name Scary Soil Girl, if you did not know. This is my first fall garden, and today I am showing everything I planted, what's growing well, and what I set aside, and sort of like side eyeing because I really don't know what they're supposed to look like, but they're growing, and I don't know when to pick them. So if you see something that's overgrown, let me know. So, fall gardening has been amazing for me for this being my first time, but it's great because vegetables are cold weather, making plants happier and slightly calmer. Yeah, way better than the spring. Most of what I'm growing are brassicas, which love the cool temperatures, like the kales and collards, broccoli, bok choy, mustard greens, and my kohlrabi. Let's go check on this kohlrabi over here. So I'm going to be pulling these today. I think they've gotten big enough, and they actually taste outstanding, you guys. I also have some lettuces that's growing. If they're still making it, there's some here that yeah, it's stunted because of the cold weather. And there's and some some onions that I'm growing. And if you go around the side of my crop house, I'm going to show you my garlic that I have. If you guys didn't know, it takes 7 months for garlic. So this is my garlic that I need to really go in and put down some mulch in there. But you see how bushy and big they are. Let me back up so you can see the whole planter. So my onions been growing a while. So onions grow slowly and they're quiet. They're like introverts like me. Garlic is a long game. We won't see it again until the summer, which feel dramatic. Yeah, but a little exciting. So I can't wait to see when they start. Oh no, when it's time to pick them. So one big fact that I learned is that brassica grows big leaves. As you guys can see, I'll be harvesting some of these today and giving to my neighbors. So planting them away from each other is probably the best call. And as you can see, I actually did not skip a pocket, which is what I'll probably do next time, so they won't be this close and shading each other's out. So if you plant, make sure you do your square foot between each one so they won't shade each other out. I can show you in my bed where I didn't really do the square foot. I'll let you guys see this, and you can see how they're shading each other out, but look how big and luscious they are. Yes, those are being harvested today. These are ones, if you remember, I had these on video. I harvested these for Thanksgiving and took them to Texas when I went home. They were delicious. So some of these are burned from all the freezing we've been having, and we got more on the way tomorrow. So, and these are still some, I think, Chinese cabbage, I was told. I don't know when to pick this stuff. Help me, help. If I didn't have this covered, I'm gonna let you know right now, I would not be digging my hand in here because I would swear it would be a bug in there, or maybe a frog. So if it wasn't covered, I wouldn't stick my hand in there. These over here, I don't think anything in there, but that lower level, I'm not sticking my hand in there, because if a frog is in there, they're gonna have that whole towel. I'm done with it. So this week my plan is a simple goal. I'm going to keep everything watered evenly. Remember, because there's a freeze coming, I'm going to keep my plants a little saturated, because believe it or not, keeping your plants well watered during a freeze is best for them. So I'm going to keep everything evenly watered, check leaves calmly, and not to scream if a leaf move. If a leaf move, that is. Stick around for the 12th day of gardening before Christmas as I learn fall gardening one vegetable and one brave moment at a time. So stick around, because the last tour is going to be a tour of my garden.